These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Wow. Hello everybody and welcome back to XCOM 2. We're back on the Avenger. We just finished our last mission, a retaliation mission, where we had to save a bunch of civilians. We did pretty well on that. Here is the loot that we snagged while we were out there. We got a laser sight, a PCS conditioning. Alright, so I think this is our first PCS chip that we've acquired. Conditioning, so it adds more hit points to our soldiers, that's pretty cool. And then a bunch of corpses and faceless, we ran into them for the first time on that mission.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Oh, look at this, global effects. Monthly supply reward increased across Asia. Income increased by 15 supplies, nice. Alright, so we're back on the Avenger, and so what do we have for supplies right now? 61. We were in the middle, I think, of trying to get some supplies. So let's go finish that off. Supply drop available. 6-day supplies. So let's just see, what were we in the middle of? Were we in the middle of anything? So we got our supplies here, or supply drops here. We've got supplies here. Okay, let's go grab this first. We really need some supplies. Oh, we were in the middle of doing this one. Okay, so let's just finish this one off. Supply drop, we have collective supplies. Okay. Oh, and we got new staff. So commander, scientists, engineers, and veteran soldiers are available for recruitment. We can check that out in a bit. What do we have for supplies? We have 186. We definitely need to get this going, but before we do anything, we have now enough supplies to get our building started. So we should do that. I want to put in a workshop here.
Workshop construction initiated.
Very good. Okay, so and this is where we're going to put our power plant once this is finished. How are we doing for... We just got the one, yeah. Who's excavating at the moment. So yeah, and once we get this workshop up and running, that'll give us 2 gremlins extra, so we can use them to get those 2 things out, and then also to staff areas around it, ultimately. And you can even upgrade this to get 4, so you can get all around it, which doesn't help us with the guerrilla tactics, but oh well. So let's go in. We have somebody training in here right now, yeah. Nordic, that's right, we got Nordic training in there. And... go to the compact tactics. I believe now we have access to, look at this, we have squad size 1 for 50 supplies. That we want right away for sure. So I'm just going to grab this because this gives us an extra soldier. The rest of these we can't access except for these. So lightning strike and wet work. If we had enough supplies, we can grab these now. Lightning strike, units gain +3 mobility for their first 2 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. That's pretty cool. And wet work, +25 experience. Okay, gain from kills. I think this is the next one we want, so that our guys can maybe upgrade faster. So when we have 125 supplies that we can spare, we will go in there. I think we've done everything we can here at the moment. There's no reason to go to engineering or science. We have 2 days before the magnetic weapons are done. Our ranger is almost done. So let's head back out. Now let's go for these supplies here.
Avenger plotting new course.
Alright, so Nordic is done being trained as a ranger. Very cool. And so we can put somebody else into the guerrilla tactics school now. Alright, so all we have left are these 2 people here that were not part of the pool. But if I go over to the armory, who do we have to recruit from at the moment? Alright, so yeah, we've got some people in here. Let's grab... How much does it cost? 25 supplies? Okay, so we can't actually recruit anybody at the moment, which stinks.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers.
So we were doing supplies here.
I do not think I could have predicted this out.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Wow. So we just got some upgraded killer weapons there. And we're gonna need money to upgrade them, now that I think about it. Alright, so we got a new rifle, a shard gun, a pistol, and a Gauss. Oh yeah, Gauss weapons is now available to be researched. So a mag pistol, better pistol, a shard gun, that's a close combat weapon, I think, and a magnetic rifle. Resistance communication is the thing we need to research to be able to expand. Hybrid materials. The Advent bodies we recovered. Oh yeah, this allows us to... Oh no, alien biotech allows us to do the autopsies. Hybrid materials allows us to... What does hybrid materials allow us to do? Plated armor and nanoscaled vest. Okay, so that's for protection, which might not be bad at this point in the game. Alien biotech, Gauss weapons. Whoops. Alien biotech. Alien facility. Oh no, that's the facility lead. Alien biotech. Yeah, that lets us do all of the autopsies. And then the... What was the other one that we were looking at? I don't remember now. Research. Oh yeah, Gauss weapons. So that'll be bigger and badder weapons again. Resistance column is 5 days. These ones are 2 days, 3 days. This gets us to make a bio... We definitely have to get started on this sooner than later, but I think we will grab
I had assumed
that.
you'd make that research a priority, Commander.
First.
I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Let's jump back out. Let's finish our scan. Because that'll let us put us like nanoscale vests and things on our soldiers. We really need these supplies,
These
like a
findings
lot.
will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Alright, yeah, so this means nanoscale vest and plated armor is now available. And alien biotech is 3 days. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to research alien biotech.
Foresee a number of
And then we
valuable
will do the
applications
resistance
stemming from
comm.
this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
New target acquired. You've acquired a new target. Guerrilla operations. You review the target. East Asia. Okay, this gives us some... And it stops the UFO XCOM hunt. Or the hunt for us, I should say. Which is not bad. Alright.
Setting course.
Let's confirm for that.
Asia.
And we didn't get those supplies, which means we're probably not going to be able to upgrade our weapons, right? Let's go to build items. We've only got 11. Yeah, so... We can't upgrade our weapons just yet, which stinks. But I did use the money to get an extra squad member to go out on the mission, so I think that was a decent trade-off. And armor, these would have been nice as well. 30 supplies, and 2 Advent trooper corpses. So yeah, so we don't have we don't have the money to upgrade anything at the moment, but we will soon enough. So yeah, look at this. Now we can bring out a bunch of guys. So let's remove everybody from the squad, and let's decide who we want to take out on this mission. What is this mission? Destroy the relay. Okay, so there's something out in the distance we have to find and destroy. Now, Mirror. I definitely want to bring Mirror out. He's our healing guy. And then Smiley is our Grenadier. Who do we have? Do we have another Grenadier? We do. Let's take out Might this time and see if we can rank him up. And then who else do we have? We want a Ranger. For sure. We haven't taken out Nordic yet. And him and Bulls are both squaddies. So I'm thinking, let's take out Nordic. He hasn't gone out on a mission yet. Spidey is our only sharpshooter at the moment. And then I think I'm gonna take out Sparks, our other gremlin. I can't even remember what the squad type is called right now. Specialist, there we go. And I'm gonna turn her into a combat hacker, I think, right? So there we go, that will be our squad. And how do we want to load these out? Yeah, so I think he's good. If we go make these available and make weapons available, just so that we have everything. Who is our, so Nordic, you. Oops. Nordic, your loadout. We're gonna give you, okay, he's been upgraded already to have the shard gun, I think. Oh no, yeah, what am I talking about? We didn't actually do those, but we will give you the axe. Yeah, and a grenade I think is fine on you. We do have some weapon upgrades, I think. Yeah, we got a laser sight, increased crit chance. Probably a good idea for our ranger, huh? I'll give that to, I'll put that on this weapon, and we'll give that to Nordic. We also have personal combat sims now, conditioning, extra health. Might not be a bad idea to put on somebody. And then, who else do we have here? Might kill. That's the best gun we can have. That's the best grenade launcher we can have. He's got 2 frag grenades. The other option is to give him the frost bomb. We didn't actually use that last time, but I'm thinking we give the frost bomb to somebody else. Although, he does have the longer range, doesn't he? I gave him the flashbang. Well, we got an extra person now as well who can use a frag grenade. Assault rifle. Where is the... Didn't we make weapons available? Except... Who's... Oh, Mir's got the bolt caster. At the moment. I'm thinking we give the bolt caster to... Let's give the bolt caster to Aaron, because... Well, let's see, who has the better aim? Aim 68. Yeah, okay, so he has better aim off the top, so if we give her the bolt caster, it adds 15 plus aim to her, which means that she'll be able to hit more things. There we go. Which means that she'll be able to hit much better as well. So that brings her aim up. He has a pretty decent aim already, so that's pretty cool. And his aim is just awesome. That's nice. All right. So then I think Spidey is probably already just fine. He's got the flashbang, the Shadow Keeper, the sniper rifle, which has been up. Whoops. Which already has an advanced scope on it. And I don't think... Who do we want to give the... Yeah, I think we will. We'll give him the frost bomb. Alright, so he's got the frost bomb. You've got the bolt caster. You've got the pistol. And you've got the axes. Okay, so everybody's got the special weapons. Alright, so I think this will be the squad we take out on this operation. Operation Steel Fall, where we need to destroy an alien relay. It is an easy difficulty. So far, that has actually held true. And we get a bunch of intel for this, which will help us in the future. As always, let me know if you enjoyed the video by hitting that like button or leaving a comment. It really helps let me know that you're enjoying the series and want me to continue, as well as it makes it a lot easier for other people to find it, just like you. If you're new to my channel, you might want to be notified when I release new videos. So if so, don't forget to subscribe. My active series at the moment includes, of course, XCOM 2, as well as Elite Dangerous, Pulsar the Lost Colony, and Space Engineers. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one. And I'll see you back on the Sky Ranger.